In this video, I just wanted to share a few features that I think every camera in 2024 should have going forward. And I'm speaking more on the professional side of cameras, so any camera that costs $2,000 or more basically. This is the Canon R5, and I've had it essentially since the camera came out. And today it's still the best camera for me and my needs. It's got everything I need built into it, and I'm excited for the R5 too. But in the meantime, I had plans of having the R5 II and this here, the R6 Mark II. I just got it, and it's a great camera in terms of the way it feels, the customability that you have on this. I really like the addition of custom video modes in 1, 2, and 3, which is really nice. A dedicated video and photo switch. Those are some features that I really love about the camera. The autofocus is great. Probably even maybe better than the R5. With that being said, I'm sending this camera back. There's a few features that just truly bug me, and I can't bug me as I say that, and there's just bugs surrounding me. But there's just some features that I just can't deal with, and the R5 spoiled me. Let me just make this video short because these bugs are becoming pretty bad. First feature is right in here. It's got two cards, but neither of them are a CF Express Type B card. The R5 has saved me so many times because you could shoot pretty much forever, it seems like, with the CF Express Type B, and then you can seamlessly record video without any buffering or waiting. Even though you can set the camera to record video on memory card 2 and do photos on memory card 1, you still have to deal with the buffering. So if you fill up your buffer, you can't just switch to video, you have to wait. And for me, that is very frustrating. It's awesome. It's got 40 frames per second, but what's the point when you can only shoot 35 of those before the buffer fills? Or maybe it's 40, but it just seems like it's kind of not like useless, but you have to be very sparingly with it. So you could just shoot in like half-second bursts at a time, which sounds, oh yeah, why don't you just do that? But in the real world, you're not thinking sometimes, you're just trying to capture the shot, and if something keeps happening, you don't want to be limited to that. So as a wildlife photographer, I need a CF Express Type B card, and I think the R6 Mark II is kind of considered more on the professional side of things. So even portrait photographers who want to capture some moments quickly, they could benefit from a CF Express Type B card. Not only that, it uploads way quicker on your computer with a CF Express card slot versus just your regular SD card slot. Okay, next feature. The R5 has it, the R6 Mark II doesn't have it, the R6 didn't have it, the R7 doesn't have it. And basically what that is you'll see up here, it's got a mechanical mode switcher, which is whatever, I don't mind it. But there's one issue. When you are shooting photos and you press record, you can't customize that record setting. You're only stuck with 4K or 1080, and your options are 30, 24, and 60 frames. You can't change the focus type, you can't change the log settings, you can't change anything else. It's very frustrating. And the R5 Mark II, or cameras that have the electronic mode switcher up here, those cameras will give you the opportunity to set your custom mode 3 settings. And those custom mode 3 settings are the settings that are on your camera when you're in photo mode and you press record. So I really like, as a wildlife photographer, shooting photos of wildlife like bears and whatnot. I just took this to Katmai. And so I'm shooting photos of bears, and then I think something's cool about to happen. So I'll switch to 4K 120 frames per second. Well, on the R5, it's easy because I could take photos and just press record. Just like that, I don't have to fumble any settings. I don't have to switch to the dedicated video switch, or on there switch to different settings or whatnot. I just press record. From there, I'm getting 4K 120 FPS, custom mode 3 settings, which is what I have it set to. It's just the best feature as a wildlife photographer, or anyone that wants to capture B-roll or anything like that. Like, just it's so good. Once you use it, you cannot go back. So yeah, basically those are the two features I can't live without. Now, I wanted to end this video with a question for you guys. What is one camera feature that you'd love to see in future camera bodies, whether it's right now or a few years from now? And for me, that answer is going to be a built-in AirTag to all camera bodies and even maybe lenses in the future. Having a built-in AirTag that works whether the camera has power with a battery or not would be truly an amazing feature, not only if you lose your camera, but if people steal it, or if you have to put your cameras in a hard case and travel like that in the airports, and if it gets lost in luggage, you should be able to find it still. And it's just a kind of a nice feature that I think should be included in all camera bodies starting now in 2024, maybe 2025. I don't see it happening for at least 2 or 3 more years, but I think it could start happening. The Insta360 Go 3S little tiny action cam has a built-in AirTag to it, and it's probably one of the most mind-blowing features you can add into a camera, because you don't have to worry about it being stolen anymore, because you could track down that son of a gun and have some words with them. That's all I have in this video. Let me know what you guys want to see in future camera bodies. I was planning on having the R5 II and the R6 II, but I'm setting this camera back. I've only had it for a week, and it just is not what I want. I love everything else about it, but those other features hold me back. So thanks for watching. That's all I have. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.